I just wanted to feel like me and my son are our own separate unit. Today I thought I would share the story of how I changed my last name and my middle name and why. And as a single mother to a toddler, why, how I did it. So let's get into it. I changed my last name from Rogers, the name I was born with, to Rose. And this is something that I had been wanting to do for a while, just changing my last name. I, for a long time, thought that it would take getting married to change my last name. But I just decided people do that all the time. Like, people change their last names for, like, when they're trans, people change their last names as gay couples to create their own last name, or just couples that don't like their last names to change their last name to something they like. Like, I've heard of that before. And so I just started thinking of last names that I wanted to consider. And I also didn't like my middle name, Marie, because it's so basic in my opinion. No hate. It's a name I got from my grandmother, and I just didn't want it a part of me anymore. So I've always loved my first name, Tia. It's got a very special meaning behind it. I was named after a Samoan woman that was very close with our family. And her name is Fongatia, but she always went by Tia, so I was named after her, so I loved that, but I hated my middle name, Marie, and my last name, Rogers. So I was like, let me think of names that I could change it to, because I looked up the process and it really is just paperwork. And so I did that and decided that I wanted to incorporate my birth given name into my new last name that I'm creating somehow, to kind of like pay my respects in a way and just carry on a part of my family's legacy as well, but start my own legacy and not wait around for a partner to do it with, because I am a single mother and I will be for a while, and I just wanted to feel like we are our own unit. And so I thought maybe I'll take my last name, take the same letters in my last name, and create something new. So I actually used AI to give me every single possibility of a word, not just a name, but a word with the same letters in my last name, Rogers. And Rose was one of them. And it's the one that stuck out to me the most. It just sounded right to me. It just sounded like, okay, Tia Rose, that sounds right. Tiger Rose, my son's name is Tiger, so it just felt right. And I loved it right away. It reminded me of my mom a little bit too, so it wasn't just taking my dad's family name and creating a new one with it. It also reminds me of my mom because she's always loved Red Roses and Beauty and the Beast, and so it's incorporating both my parents into it a little bit, but also creating a whole new legacy that's just mine and my own, and not for anybody but me and my son and our own family legacy unit, etc. So fell in love with that, started the process by going onto the court's website, my local court, and finding the name change forms, printing them all out, one set each, so a set for me, a set for my son Tiger, and filled them all out, and then went and handed them to the court office in person. And then we set our court date. So we went to court December 5th of 2024, appeared before a judge, and he signed off on the name change. And we walked out of that courthouse the Rose family, and me and my son are our own little family unit, and it's been a year of being the Rose family now. But I also had to go and change my name with everywhere else legally. Like, I had to go and get my driver's license renewed and remade, and I had to go and get my social security card fixed, and same with my son's. I also ordered him a new birth certificate with his new name. I did all the things, crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's. I wanted to keep it all together and all the same, because why not? And I think it only cost money to have the birth certificate remade and sent out. I'm not sure anything else costed money, definitely my license, but anyway. So that's the story of how and why I changed my last name as a single mother. I'm so proud of myself for doing it. I'm so proud of myself for doing all the research I needed to do and getting it done as quick as I did, and just figuring it all out on my own. And just like so happy with the decision I made, because it was honestly like a spiritual thing too. It's like just something that holds a lot of energy is your name. And my old last name, there were so many traumatic experiences that were tied to it that I was like, it needed to be done as well. And like, I didn't want to be associated with that version of myself anymore. I didn't want to be associated with Tia Rogers. Tia Marie Rogers wasn't me anymore. It didn't sound right. I hated the way it came out of people's mouths, especially like when I'm in trouble, and like being called Tia Marie. Like, I hated that. I hated just the way it all sounded together, and my experiences that were tied to that name. I wanted to let them all go, and I wanted to start completely fresh and have a clean slate. So that's what I did, and it was the perfect time while my son's under 2 years old to do that, and he won't know anything different. But yeah, so that's the story. I hope I maybe helped inspire some of you that don't like your names, questioning changing your name, or whatever your situation. But I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so happy with my new name. It's just Tia Rose now, because I took out the middle name as well. So yeah, we're the Rose family. I'm Tia Rose. I hope you found this video educational. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, please, and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.